fucking met Big Sean! We just fucking met Big Sean! We just fucking met Big Sean! Our car's not even this way. We just fucking met Big Sean!
Straight up, now tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Or is it just a hit and run? Hey, we got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hi guys, it's Amber. As the title says, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about meeting Big Sean. It was so amazing. So I'm going to basically be telling y'all my entire Big Sean experience and how amazing it was and how awesome it was, and I'm just going to walk y'all through my entire night. Okay, so first of all, this is a merch shirt. This is Big Sean's face, and I got this at the concert. And then this is what the back of it looks like. It has all like the cities and stuff like that. So, yeah. My brother had bought me tickets to go see Big Sean. Big Sean is one of my favorite rappers, so I was like, I have to go see him because he's coming to my town. Let's go right now. The venue that it was at is downtown, right? So it was at this venue, and I ain't never been to this venue because I've been to quite a few concerts, but I ain't never been to like this venue because this was a venue that didn't have any seats. So it was like a stand concert, you know what I mean? Like, first come, first serve. You know, you got to make it there at a decent time to be in the front type thing. So, you know, it was my first time experiencing this, and I was like, okay, that's really cool. So that means that we need to get there early, you know? So the concert started at 8. So we made it there. We were aiming to be there by 6:30, and that's about the time that we made it there. The line was so long, it was ridiculous. First of all, there were multiple lines. Like, there was like, you know, line going this way, line going that way. There was lines in the back. It was crazy. And we were like, there's no way we're going to make it to the front because there were so many people. And we were mad because we were like, why did he get a venue this small? Like, this is Big Sean, you know, and it sold out. And when I bought my tickets, there were still 497 tickets left. Like, there was a lot of people there. So I just, you know, we just didn't understand why, you know, he had a venue that was small and a venue that didn't have any seats. Like, come on now. Anyway, driving, right? So we're driving around looking for a place to park. Ain't nobody telling us where we can go to park and everything. I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, okay, I can't find anywhere to park. We're losing time. Come on. Eventually, I found, you know, you have people standing around and everything. So I'm rolling down my window. I'm asking people that like work here, where can I park and everything like that. And finally, and I'm asking a lot of people after asking quite a few folks who are rude as hell. And I don't know why they were rude. I mean, I simply asked them, do y'all know where we can park for the concert? And I rolled down my window and I was like, excuse me, do you know where we can go so that we can park for the concert? And he like looked back at the person he was talking to like he didn't hear me, and then he started laughing, and then I was like, are you not gonna tell me? Because I didn't appreciate that he dead ass looked me in my eye and heard what I said, then looked away. I didn't appreciate that, okay? So I was like, so you're not gonna okay. And you know, I was driving, and he was like, take a ride on this street. That's all he said was take a ride on this street. And I'm like, okay. So I took a ride on that street, and what happened? We ended up at a dead end. And I was like, you know what, man? Let me find you again. Because, and then we saw somebody else while we were on that dead end turning around and asked him if he knew, and he actually told us where to go. It was like, thank goodness. We go and we park and everything like that. And, you know, we find a decent spot. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, we found a spot. You know, we go in and we're like, whoa, awesome and everything. He has all these filters and all this other stuff. On Snapchat and stuff like that. We're like, cool. So we go and we're like merging into like this huge mosh pit of people that are just standing there and waiting. So it's about 30 minutes later, and they're like just playing random music just to, you know, get us all hype and livid and everything like that. And Big Sean had an opening act, and it was this one guy that's named Made in Tokyo. I wasn't really familiar with him. I didn't really know a lot of his music, but there were people who knew his music. I mean, it didn't matter. I mean, I felt like he performed very well, so it was okay, you know what I'm saying? So I was still jumping with the crowd and hype with the crowd and everything like that. So, you know, it was cool, and he did a good job. So I was like, okay. I was like, so, you know, this is great. And then we had this little 15-minute intermission waiting on Big Sean. Next thing you know, the lights go out, and we're just like, yes, here it comes, here it comes. We hear the music starting up and everything, and he comes out of nowhere, and it was amazing. There was fog and everything. It was amazing. It was the best thing ever. He played a lot of songs, like a lot of songs, okay? and a lot of them, mainly from his recent album, I Decided, he played a lot of songs from that one, and then he played some songs from his older albums, and then he played some songs that he was featured on and everything like that. It was amazing, and he performed amazingly, and his stage performance was fantastic, and his rapping was fantastic, and it was just amazing. It was like a dream come true. So eventually, again, ain't no seats. So eventually the crowd shifted us. So we made it to like the front-ish side, you know, and everything like that.
Man, Dallas front to back, side to side. If you having a good time tonight, make some fucking noise, man.
And we tried reaching out and touching his hand, and we were like, because we didn't get a chance to touch it. He didn't really come over to our side as much. He was mainly, you know, in the middle of the stage, and we were on the side. So he didn't come over as much. So that was really disappointing, and I was really sad about it. My first experience being in a venue without seats wasn't a good one. I didn't really like it because there was too many people. It was hot beyond exposure. You were too close with everybody. Like I'm like this with everybody, like trapped like this. And then there were these really big buff dudes next to us. At some points, I couldn't even see because there were taller people in front of me. If the middle of the crowd shifted right, everybody went right. If it shifted left, everybody went left. And it was ridiculous. It really was. But me seeing Big Sean, I didn't really care, you know. I really didn't. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to deal with these people or whatever. Push this person, push that person, put my hair in a ponytail because I'm sweating so hard and just be done with it, you know. Sean was ending, and it was really short. It was a short concert, which disappointed me. But whenever I mentioned it to my best friend, she was like, I mean, there's no seats. Like, they can't have us standing up forever. And, you know, to me, I'm like, my feet don't hurt. We can still go. We can still go another 2 hours. Like, let's do this. And it's like, I mean, if you're tired, you can go sit down or you can leave, you know. That's seriously how I felt. I was like, I mean, if you're in the concert mood enough, you gonna stand. So, but I mean, it was still good and everything like that, and then everybody cleared out. And I was sad that I didn't get a chance to touch his hand. I prayed to God. I was like, please let me touch Big Sean's hand, please. And the concert ended, and I was like, oh, man, and everything. And then we saw people with merch. We were asking people where they get merch and everything. So we go over there, and we saw that they had merch. And we were looking, and we were like, these merch prices are high. What? Why are they so expensive? Whenever I really, really think about it, I'm pretty sure merch is all the same. Like, like there's some shirts that are like $30, $40, like, you know, and I was like, I'm pretty sure every single merch that I've ever bought is about $30 or $40, like, just for the shirt. So I don't know why I was freaking out then. It's been a while since last concert I went to was Drake, and that was in 2016. So I guess I forgot. I don't know. So me and my best friend was going back and forth saying like, nah, girl, are we really going to buy merch? Is it really that worth it? Nah, that shirt really doesn't look that good. Nah, that isn't worth it. Nah, whatever. So we wanted a shirt and we wanted a hat. And the hat was $30 and the shirt was $40. And we was like, nah, no way. And eventually we bought both of them. We bought this shirt and the hat, which was this shirt and this hat, which I'll show you soon. And we both bought the same shirt, and then she had bought a white hat that had said I Decided, which is the name of his tour and the name of his album. And then on the back it says Take No L's. That's what her hat said. And then my hat is yellow and it says Dawn because he's Sean Don. So it says Dawn on the front, and then on the back it's the I Decided Tour 2017, right? I Decided Tour. It doesn't have 2017 on there. But yeah. We were leaving the building after buying our merch, after buying our whole $70 worth merch, and we were talking to each other, and we was like, we really spent $70 on merch. It was just funny because we were like, we always do this because I go to concerts with her all the time, and we always sit there and complain about how much the merch is, and then we'll always end up buying it. We'll always end up buying more than what we need to. We bought 2 Drake shirts last time. You know, we were just like, why do we buy more than what we need to? It was crazy. We were talking to each other and everything, so we're walking back to the car, right? And we see this group of people. We passed this group of people on our way to the car, right? And they were just kind of standing around, and there was a tour bus. Now, I've been to a total of 8 concerts. Big Sean was my 8th concert that I've been to in my entire life. And I'm a fangirl, okay? Just to put that out there for anybody who don't know that. And I'm like one of those mega fangirls. I'm not a stalker. I'm not on no stalker level. I'm not none of that, okay? But I am a mega fangirl, okay? Meaning I've chased tour buses before. Not like driving like, oh, I'm gonna get you, but like they were driving away and like we were running and like being like hi and everything like that. So I've done that before. I've waited outside of tour buses before in order to try and catch people famous and stuff like that, and it never really happens, unfortunately. But this time, so we go up and there's this tour bus and everybody's waiting out like outside the tour bus. So it's like there's the tour bus and then there's this gate and then there's the people. So we go up and we ask some people, we're like, are y'all waiting for Big Sean? Like, and then everybody was like, yeah, I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see if he's gonna come out to this or whatever. And some people were like, I was like, are we sure that the door's even on this side? That's what I was saying. I was like, are we even sure that we're gonna see him when he comes out? And they were like, I mean, that they've been seeing his dad because he brought his family. So Big Sean brought his family on tour, I think, for the whole tour. But I know they said that they've been seeing his mom go in and out and his dad go in and out, stuff like that. And I was like, oh yeah, then he definitely coming to this bus. So me and my friend, we wait. And we were like, okay, we're just going to wait a little bit or whatever. Maybe see something. And the parking lot was full. Like, the parking lot was ridiculously packed. And I was like, there's no way. What are we going to do? We're going to go and sit in the car anyway until the traffic dies down. So we might as well stay out and see if we can get a glimpse of something. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen, Because I was like, I'm not getting in the traffic. So the traffic can do its thing, and I'm just going to stand here. So we standing here. Her phone's on, like, 8%. Mine is on, like, 25. But I'm keeping my Snapchat open, keeping it ready. We're conversating with the rest of the Big Sean fans and everything like that. Just talking about the concert and all this other stuff. And so one girl that we were talking to said that she had Big Sean on Snapchat. Now, I was oblivious to the fact that he had a Snapchat. So she had told me his Snapchat and I had got it. And he had posted something 3 minutes ago, right? And he was still in the building, right? I had a feeling that maybe he was going to come out because all of a sudden I started seeing security guards come around. And I'm like, okay, hold up, because there was a couple security guards coming out, and you don't see no security guards unless the celebrity coming. You feel me? So I was like, nah, no way. So we're standing over here, and next thing we know, we see everybody, like everyone else on this side of the gate, kind of scream. And I was like, no way. So I run all the way over there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Big Sean.
It literally just like.
Hold up, pause, stop the tape. This is ridiculous. It was Big Sean, and it was crazy, you guys. So I'm videotaping him and everything on Snapchat, and like again, you can see me running, and I'm like running back because he starts and then he like goes to the end of the gate. Security guards following him, of course. So the gate is separating everybody, so it's okay. He wasn't really like scared or tripping about it or anything like that. Goes to the end of the gate. So I go and I'm recording and I'm freaking out. In the moment, I noticed something. Whenever I freak out, my voice is gone, like just gone. So in the video, you probably won't even, is that Amber? That didn't even really sound like her. My voice be dead, okay? And then I just came from the concert, so it was dead anyway. So he's talking to us and everything. It was, you guys, it was so surreal, okay? It was my first time meeting a celebrity. It was my first time seeing a celebrity in person. It was the first time a celebrity acknowledged my existence. It was crazy. Like I've never talked to got something retweeted on Twitter or they opened something or anything like that. Like it was really surreal. I mean, one day Kevin Jonas had opened my Snapchat, which was an amazing day. But other than that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy. It was just really surreal. And again, this is my favorite rapper. Like Big Sean is an idol to me. So I was livid. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, is this real life? So, okay, people are like handing over posters and everything and merch and stuff, and he's signing stuff, right? And he said it. He was like, you guys, I don't know if I can sign everything because, everybody's like doing this. And it wasn't like a lot of people, but it was like a good amount of people. Like there was maybe about 30 of us out there, right? He said he wasn't sure if he could sign everybody's thing. He signed everybody's thing. He started from the end of the gate and made it all the way to the end. It was amazing. And I caught all the video footage, and I'm saying how much I love him, and he's saying that he loves me back, and I'm telling him that he looks like my brother. He looks just like my brother. Big Sean and my brother look alike, okay? So I told him that, you know, everybody laughed. I'm like, no, I'm being serious.
Big Sean, my brother looks just like you. He does, I swear. I'll tweet it to you tonight. I love you.
I rewatched my videos whenever I was talking to Big Sean. I was like, I'm an annoying ass bitch. Because I just sounded so annoying, but I was living in the moment, and it was surreal. And I told him I loved him so much because I wanted him to know, you know, how much my city and how much his fans love him and how much I love him and everything like that. And I was in love with him saying that he loved me back. So I said I love him a lot, you know. He noticed me a lot, and he looked me in my face a lot, and he responded to me a lot. And
CD. I told you it wasn't just.
I'm shaking. I love him so much.
Thank you.
You are my favorite rapper. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Dallas show is crazy, sold out, man. I know how it goes. I appreciate it.
We love you.
Damn, I love you too.
Thank you, man.
You have a sweater? I love you. Okay, excuse me. We love you. Love you. You're so good looking.
Oh my God.
my best friend took out her hat so that he could sign it. And in my head, he already said he wasn't sure if he could sign everything. So I assumed he wasn't going to be able to sign her thing, right? She grabbed her whole hat and signed it. And I was like, well, shit, let me get my hat out. Let me get my hat out. And so this is the hat that I had bought. I told you I said Dawn on it, and it's yellow, and it says the I Decided To on the back. And he signed it right there. Ridiculous. Like, I handed him my hat, he took it and he signed it. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was the most amazing thing ever. And you know what's even more amazing? Somebody had gave him the phone, which happened in the concert. And I don't know why I didn't think about that. In the concert, somebody had gave him the phone. He Snapchatted like the whole thing. It was so cool. It was on somebody's whole phone, right? So somebody had gave him their phone, and he went on their Snapchat. And I was like, bitch. So I was already on my Snapchat recording the fact that he's, you know, a living person. And I asked him if he could Snapchat himself for me. And he said, yeah, sure, give me a second, because he was signing something. He took my whole phone and Snapchatted himself. Oh my gosh. This was what he Snapchatted on my Snapchat.
It's Don in this bitch, Dallas, you know what I mean? Live ass, sold out show. We did it, man.
Thank you.
You can hear me at the end. I was like, thank you. And it was crazy. It was so crazy. And so, then, you know, we're moving down the line. Like, we moved down the whole gate. Like, we followed him down the entire gate, okay, and everything. Because it was just so crazy. It was like, I mean, why are we leaving? You know, this is Big Sean. So that's why I got so much footage of him and everything like that. And then I asked if he could Snapchat himself again. And he took my phone and he signed my phone case. Which is rubber. I was supposed to get a new phone case a long time ago, but he signed my phone case. So I gave him my phone. I was like, "Can you Snapchat yourself?" And he took it and just signed it. And I was like, "Okay, well that's fine too." But I was like, "That's fine." And then he had Snapchatted himself. He Snapchatted me and my best friend, and this is what it was.
Yay! I'm reading my favorite rapper of all time. I'm so happy.
How was the show? I love you
It was
too.
amazing.
It was amazing. He's so cute. It was the best thing ever. He is so nice. You guys, he is so nice. Like, he really is. He's so nice. He's so sweet. He's down to earth. He signed everybody's stuff. He took the time out and stayed out there and signed everybody's stuff. He talked to everybody. He was asking, you know, how was the concert? It was like, the concert was great. You know, people telling him that, you know, he's an idol and all this stuff. He's saying how much he loves our city, how much he loves us, everything. It was crazy. Like, it was just something that I've never witnessed. You know, I never saw a celebrity, you know, take their time out after a whole concert to come out and do this everything. And he put us on his Snapchat. Like, he was like, yeah, here for the real ones and everything, and was Snapchatting us being out there. And he put us on his Instagram story and everything. It was crazy. I just felt like he was really dedicated. And because I'm not saying that there is no other celebrity that has done what he's done and that won't and everything like that. I'm just saying, out of my experiences, usually celebrities after concerts go straight into their tour bus and they dip, you know. So it was just crazy to me that he came out and saw that there were fans standing at the gate, and instead of just being like, hey, bye guys, thank you, and getting in his car and going, he came out there, Snapchatted us, Instagrammed us, signed all of our stuff, got on everybody's Snapchat that wanted to get on the Snapchat, you know what I mean? And it was crazy. There was one guy that was rapping. He sat there and listened to the one guy rap.
Okay. You're fine. Oh my God.
Big Sean.
He's so beautiful.
Talking about Detroit Mini.
Smiling at him and was telling him that it was good. It was great. It was amazing. He was very humble. He was very nice. And it was everything. He was everything that I expected. He was everything that I dreamed of. Like, he's my dream man. Big Sean is my dream man. And it was just fantastic. It was the best thing ever. And then at the end, I had asked him if he could touch my hand, because that's what I wanted at the concert. I asked him if he could touch my hand. And then I had said not to be weird, because I didn't want it to seem like, oh man, touch me. You know, I didn't want it to seem weird. But it didn't matter, because I asked him, can you touch my hand? And then I said not to be weird. It didn't matter. He was already reaching for it. And he like grasped my hand like over the gate. It was amazing. It was the best thing ever.
Not to be weird. Thank you. I love you. Touch my hand.
Oh my gosh. And then it was crazy. And then he was leaving and we were like, bye, thank you, and everything like that. It was
Bye. Thank you. We love you so much. I'm gonna tweet you my brother. He looks just like you. Bye. Okay. Look out for me. Oh my gosh, we met Big Sean multiple times.
me and my best friend were going to our car, and I started crying. I was crying, you guys, because like I said, Big Sean is an idol. Like, sit there and imagine meeting one of your idols, like one of your musical idols. Like, that's how I felt. That was the first time I ever met anybody famous, for one, let alone it being an idol and him being nice and him not being rude. Nothing. Like, it was fantastic. It was the best thing ever. And
It's snapping yet. I love Big Sean so much, and I got to meet him. There's the first celebrity I ever met, man. Family. He signed our phone cases. He signed our hats. He said he loved me so many times. He got on my snap. This is the best night of my life, man. We're sitting in the car and we just rewatched everything. We fucking met Big Sean. We fucking met Big Sean, man. Got our hats signed. And we're just really shook about it, because we're like, he didn't have to do that, but he did it. Best rapper alive. He really is my favorite rapper. Stop. I love him so much, man. He really is my favorite rapper, man.
it was the best experience I ever had. It had like a little storyline to it and everything. It was amazing. It was fantastic. So Big Sean, if you're watching this, you're fantastic, okay? You're amazing. And then that night, I told him I was going to tweet him a picture of my brother so that he could see that my brother looks like him. So I called my brother and I asked my brother, I'm like, bro, you got to send me a picture of your face so I can tweet it to Big Sean so he can retweet me. But my brother was tripping. He wasn't cooperating with me. And he didn't really have a picture that could prove that he looks like Big Sean. My brother looks more like Big Sean in real life. Like, I couldn't show you my brother like right now and you'd be like, oh yeah, he kind of sort of resembles Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? You have to see him in person. But I was tweeting him anyway. I was tweeting him like my videos and stuff like that, telling him how much I enjoyed the show and everything like that. And I didn't get a response, but that was okay because I tweet everyone after my concerts anyway and just tell them how great of a time I had and stuff like that. So the very next day, I tweet again, you met Big Sean last night and is still in shock that it actually happened. Sean Don, hashtag I decided tour, hope you're feeling better. And then the gif is of Sully and he's just like, and he's like passing out. And he liked my tweet. You guys, he liked my tweet. I was in so much shock. I was like, this isn't happening. I didn't go go to the Big Sean concert. I didn't meet Big Sean. I didn't meet Big Sean. I didn't get him to sign my hat. I didn't get him on my Snapchat. I didn't get him to like one of my tweets. What's happening? When am I going to wake up? It was surreal. It was ridiculously surreal, and it was the most amazing thing ever. Like, it was crazy, you guys. It was so crazy. Oh my gosh. It was the best experience of my life. It really was. Like, nothing super exciting has ever happened to me until that night. Like, seriously. And it was to die for, okay? It was fantastic. There you guys go. That was me telling y'all my story time about my Big Sean experience, meeting him and going to this concert and everything like that. It was absolutely amazing and fantastic, and I love him so much. And if you don't really know of him, I definitely recommend you look into him. If anything, listen to his newer album, because it's definitely the best thing ever. But the rest of his albums are really good as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will surely see you all next time. Remember to keep your head up and smile, and always know somebody has your back. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to comment them, and I will surely answer them. Thank you. Bye.
It's bigger than me. D-Town, hands up. Whole town on their feet, and they all just waiting on hands up. Hands up. That's when you realize that this is bigger than me. All I wanna do is make the city project. Wishing all the hoes just to see me now, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And if you got love for me like I got love for you, Dallas, make some noise! I love y'all motherfuckers more than anything, man. Thank you for supporting me. I hope I see you next time in this motherfucker, Texas. Front to back, side to side. If you got love for Sean Don like I got love for you, make some noise one more time.